Hello, and welcome back. It's me, Thrawn's Revenge, and the contest is over. 30-part contest. We'll get to that in a second, I swear. That's why this is here. This is just a reminder that this is what the main video is about. But I was at Emerald City Comic Con. That was a neat experience. This was my badge. And here's my brick. And that's basically my excuse on why this video is late. That event really took a lot out of me. It was a lot of proctoring and talking to people and hanging out with a coworker who happened to be there as well. And so my weekend was pretty busy, which is why this video is coming out late. But here we are. So let's get into it. So phase 1 is now over. We will be going over the entries, and then I will be explaining over phase 2 and how that will work. So we're going to start with the Discord entries first. I'll be basing it off of Discord first and last uploaded to first uploaded is how we're going to do it. So Discord first, Instagram next. So first is a model by Tup, T-U-U-P. They uploaded a New Republic Viper droid. Their lore is the New Republic 16-5R Viper probe droid was developed for reconnaissance and assistance for local police officers. Unlike the Imperial counterparts, it had no weapons and more peaceful programming, allowing matters of life and death to be evaluated by another living being in accordance to the New Republic Disarmament Act. Produced by Arakid Industries, it shares many features with its predecessors, but sports a more angular head, which was originally developed to house more advanced weapon systems for the Imperial Navy, but now hosts space for advanced optics and a medkit. This is model number 1, so if you are interested in voting, I'll explain how the voting works at the end, but all of them have numbers, so that's how you'll know. The next up is by Luke Skydragon. This is number 2, a micro design of a dungeon ship for the Chiss. This one's pretty neat. The colors are pretty cool. Tups was also really good. I like the protocol droid being repurposed. I'll put my little tidbits for each of them, but don't have that sway your vote. Number 3 is by the End Syndicate. This is number 3, a civilian shuttle. No lore given for this one. I like the colors of this one, the yellow with the dark bluish gray and light bluish gray, and then blue engine. Classic, feels kind of like Anakin's Ada 2. Alright, on to the next one. We have, by Nate Shipshop, a Imperial Deflector droid, an Imperial version of a droidica. So this one's pretty neat. I like the concept of this one too. An Imperial droidica sounds really cool. I can't wait to tell you how phase 2 works, because this one's going to be fun, for sure. That is number 3. No, 4. Sorry, that's number 4. I have these on a separate thing. I should have that open now that I think about it. Yeah, that's number 4. Here's the different images. They'll be kind of going through the screen as you see. The next is by Brick Bulbasaur, a Raider Starfighter. This one's pretty cool. I like the black with the blue. Black and blue, I feel, is like a classic color combination. The dark blue specifically. Black and dark blue, I think, fits really well in LEGO. Next is by Mustafarian. Microscale version of his OG-1 Starfighter. So it's his Starfighter, but smaller. If you haven't seen that, check out his YouTube channel for a video on that. So that's pretty neat. Fan of that. Next, this one I am really, really a fan of. It is a TIE shuttle, an experimental TIE design, occasionally used for transport of low-ranking officials inside the Imperial ranks. I like this concept a lot, actually. Kind of reminds me of the other TIE shuttle, which was just a repurposed TIE bomber. So I like the kind of more traditional shuttle look for this one. So this one's really good. This one is number 7. The Mustafarians was number 6, and Brick Bulbasaurus was number 5. Forgot to say those. I'm saying them now. And that was by Brickosaurus 777. And then that's all the Instagram ones. We will now go to, or that's all the Discord ones. We will now go to the Instagram ones. Sorry, I'm kind of like doing this video on the fly, and that gives it a little bit more fun, I'd say. So let me get back to that. I'm unprofessional. Next is Rebel Punk's EVA astromech equipped with directional thrusters. These astromechs are designed for perform zero-G repairs to space stations and freighters. It is 30 parts, not including us to the stand. I said the stand didn't have to count. I don't remember if I said that for other people. I might have screwed up on that. My bad if I did. You can yell at me. Here's all the images for this one. This is number 8. I like this one. I think it's really cool. The translucent head, I think, definitely feels kind of like where the design came from. The translucent with the orange. Looks really cool. Kind of reminds me of... oh yeah, Eva from Wall-E. That explains why he called it Eva. Okay, never mind. I now realize I didn't notice that at all until just now. The next one is by Supreme Leader D. It is the IG-92HA, or Heavy Assault IG droid. This droid you call in when you need a door blasted down, everything in the room blasted for good measure. Features arm-mounted blaster cannons, big stomping feet for trudging through battlefield debris. This is 29 pieces, using some parts of the Zerg Hornets from the classic Buzz Lightyear or Star Command animated series. So that's pretty cool. I like this. I kind of feel like the concept of like this is a flame droid, which I think could be fun. You'll see when I get to it. And this entry is number 9. And then for number 10, we have the Lego-matic. This is the DAR-N series battle droid. Crab-like droids are equipped with heavy repeater blasters, utilizing firepower over speed in battle. They are oftentimes utilized in sentinel or turret positions. This kind of looks like a droideka as well to me. Very droideka-esque, but like much broader shoulders and a much smaller main body. I think that's pretty cool. I could definitely see this as like an Imperial, also an Imperial version of a droideka, or maybe a New Republic version of a droideka for security. And then the next one is, as we all know, TJ the Brick Right. We all know him. Thank you for his contest. That was a lot of fun. If you haven't seen his YouTube channel, I'd recommend checking it out. The descriptions for people with channels will be down below. So TJ Brickright made a construction droid for the Final Order, complete with magnetic all-terrain feet, heavy construction laser mounted on its back to keep its hands free to hold parts together for welding. This one's pretty cool. I like the color scheme of it. For those that don't know, I normally don't do sequel anything, but I really like how this one turned out. I could easily see this, you know, on shipyards, working its butt off to fix a bunch of ships, put the stuff together. And then lastly, the reason this one's last is because it was kind of hard to know what to do with this one, but I didn't have enough time to reach out to the builder for this. So this is custom features. They made 2 models, but I had to choose one. So I chose the one that I knew less about. They had submitted a Rendili cruiser and a Lancer Corvette. I chose the Rendili cruiser. Yeah, it is not a custom. It doesn't have to be a custom. It is preferred to be a custom for Phase 2, but non-custom is totally fine. And so that's that vehicle right here. Looks really good. I think a lot was captured with that 30-part limitation. I thought it'd be a little bit more challenging, but this one's really good with that 30-part limitation. So that is number 12. Sorry, I forgot to do that. That was number 12. TJ the Brickrights was number 11. The Lego-matics was 10, and then Robopunk was 8. Did I miss 9? I screwed up the numbering. That's fine. It's Oh no, Supreme Leaders is number 9. Sorry. So Supreme Leaders is number 9. My apologies. Alright. And I forgot 2 more entries for the video, so I'm updating it. Number 13 is Obi-Wan Shinobi's Porax 38. This kind of reminds me of a Magna Guard fighter, which I think is really cool, but with like different colors, a little sleeker, a little bit more aggressive. And then number 14. Yeah, number 14. This is another situation where there were multiple entries, so I had to choose which one. It was Piron Legos Shield Generator Spider Droid. This thing looks really like very spider looking, it feels very dark and very dark Jedi kind of vibes, so could possibly see this as maybe less an Imperial vehicle and more of like a Sith vehicle, or like a Sith war droid of some sort that was repurposed by the Empire. So yeah. So for voting, how this is going to work is you're going to vote for your 6 favorite ones. The one that is the most liked in the comments will be the one that wins and will not be eligible to continue on for the Phase 2. All the other models are eligible for continuing on to Phase 2, as there are not so many of them that it would be difficult for me to accomplish this. So I'm just going to do all of them. It's a lot of work on my end, but I think it would make this a lot more fun. So for Phase 2, how this is going to work is this part is optional. Between the 2 weeks that the voting will be happening, you will need to build this vehicle or droid again, but bigger. Try to make it larger, try to get more of that lore out there in the model, both by when you resubmit on the Discord or on Instagram. It'll be Thrawn 30-part contest phase 2 is the hashtag you should be using for that. I will be posting that at some point, probably in the next couple of days. And so you're just going to make the vehicle or droid bigger, more parts, however many parts you would like to use. It's totally up to you. I know 2 weeks is not a lot, so, you know, you go within your capabilities that you think you could manage within that 2-week period. At the same time, after those 2 weeks, when you guys resubmit, I will then make my own version of everything you have submitted. So I will show you an example that the reason this whole contest even started was someone reached out to me with their own model, was like, hey, could you do a render of this? And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I take their model that looked like it was under 30 parts, if I made it bigger and fleshed it out a little bit more on certain areas and sent them that new render. So, first off, everyone who is in this contest will be getting sent the studio file for when I finish remaking all of your models. It could take a little bit of time, so you should give me, a couple of days after that 2-week period. So, the voting for this contest will end, let's say, Monday the 5th, and I hope to get the next video out that Monday next week, so that'll give me a week to kind of remake camera. Cool. That'll give me a week to redesign all of your guys' fantastic builds into a larger, more fleshed out model of some sort, kind of like what I showed as an example. And then we will vote from those on everyone's favorite. So remember, when you're voting, for both phases, try to think about what feels the most realistic, what fits the role it kind of feels like it's given, uniqueness, customization, color schemes. Have all of that in mind when voting. So vote for 6 of your favorite, and the one that is the most commonly voted for will be the one that wins. If there are some sort of ties, I will most likely be the tiebreaker if there are too many with the same vote. And we'll go on for the 2 weeks for voting, and I can't wait to see how you guys biggin these vehicles up in the 2 weeks. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to comment down below on what your 6 favorite are, and I'll see you guys in another more traditional video here shortly, within, I don't know, Thursday, Friday, or something like that. So that's all I got, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.